2.2 doesn't only have Anjonala. Another character is coming soon, bringing a new potential meta to the plate, Lopera. Welcome to her build guide. Lopera is a support that uses bullets to buff allies, heal and contribute to damage dealt. While bullet meta is not yet a thing, her bullets can still provide a lot of benefits. Thanks to her fast moxie and her ultimate, Lopera is able to help allies stay alive and benefit from multiple buffs. But let's learn more and check her insight. Lopera insight is pretty straightforward. I1 gives Lopera 1 moxie every time she triggers a bullet, and heals the ally with the lowest HP by 50% of the amount lost. This is a pretty big heal and can easily save the fight. I2 is a 15% increase on her crit damage, and I3 gives Lopera 1 moxie when entering battle, and 1 extra moxie per other ally of the Beast, Spirit and Intellect Afflatus, up to a maximum of 2. While Lopera's kit might appear to be simple, it gives her all that she needs to perform smoothly during combat. All there is to know now is her skills and bullets, which are her kit's main enablers. Lopera's first skill is called Winning Chips. It's a channel skill that gives her 5 to 12 stacks of Flaming Bullet and gets her into the Ready to Shoot status. This is also where we introduce the bullets. Flaming Bullet is a special buff that will apply 3 stacks of burn after she attacks at the cost of 1 of its stacks. The status, Ready to Shoot, is how the channeling state is called. During this channeling, at the end of the round, Lopera will automatically cast 1 bullseye. If the Flaming Bullet buff is depleted after this, Lopera will end the channeling. Bullseye is a single target attack that deals 150% reality damage and grants allies right on target buff for 2 rounds. This is a buff. It increases allies' crit damage by 10% of Lopera's crit damage, which means the more she has, the stronger the buff will be. If the target has more than 20 burn stacks though, right on target effect will be enhanced to 100%. This means that if Lopera has, for example, 150% critical rate, the allies under this buff will see their crit damage increased by 30%. Lopera's second skill is called Double Backups. It's a 1 target attack dealing 200 to 500% reality damage. Lopera will then convert her own Flaming Bullet into Incantation Bullet or Ritual Bullet. They then get distributed respectively to allies in front and behind her, with the maximum cap of 1 bullet each. Incantation Bullet is a special buff that increases the incantation might by 25% when attacking, and the Ritual Bullet increases the ultimate might by 25 as well. This implies that if you want a unit to receive a specific bullet, you should remember to position them accordingly. Lopera's ultimate is called More Than Alchemy and is her main kit enabler. It's a domain called Crucible Arsenal. It lasts for 3 rounds and increases her critical rate by 40%. It also makes it so when triggering any bullet, it will not deplete, effectively making her arsenal endless as long as the array is up. If this wasn't enough, the array also converts the excess critical rate into critical damage at a 40% rate, further increasing by 10% for every type of bullet she possesses, up to 5, for a total of 90%. Thanks to her insight increasing her moxie generation as long as she's active in the field occasionally, you will be able to have the array up almost permanently, benefiting from all of her kit all the time. Lopera is already fully functional at P0, but let's go check her portraits to see if we can make her even better. P1 drastically increased the crit rate from the ultimate and its critical conversion to 50 and 65% respectively. P2 gives more stacks of Flaming Bullet per rank and increases the unbuffed right on target critical damage bonus to 15%. P3 increases the duration of the ultimate to 4 rounds, effectively making it now permanent. P4 is a general increase of damage from bullseye to 250%, and P5 increases the damage from her attack skill while also buffing the bullets she provides to 35% each. Overall, she gains power from all of them, but if you're looking for the most value, it would be P1. Let's now move to her resonance. Lopera's resonance is pretty straightforward due to her kit basically asking her to overcap critical rate, so we'll go for a crit-oriented build with an aspirational frequency to double down on crit rate and damage. When it comes to Psychube, Lopera has her own called the Third Commitment. It gives her 16 to 32% increased critical damage for 2 rounds, and while in the array, all eyes will also be buffed by an extra 6 to 12% incantation and ultimate might. With this, Lopera will be able to have faster, smoother and stronger supporting capabilities, helping her ally in many scenarios. Let's now learn more about Lopera's value in team building. Due to Lopera's kit and buff capabilities, she can join almost every team, except those who need specific units to function well or special cases that will be mentioned later. For example, Lopera can be used with Anjonala, due to her high Moxie generation, helping both in casting the ultimates extremely fast while also providing her bullets. She can be used with Lucy, increasing her crit and buffing her main abilities with Incantation Might bullets. She can also be used with Chu for buff uptime benefits or Spatadia for extra burn and making sure she crits with her ultimate. She could also work with Joe by boosting his repose damage and helping with burn, but keep in mind though that due to her Insight 1 healing, Joe would be losing his damage buff from low life very often, resulting in a loss in critical rate and damage, so plan accordingly. Overall though, Lopera will be able to buff and help many units with her kit, so picking her up will prove to be a great addition to your roster value. That was it for today's guide. If you have any question, feel free to leave a comment below or come to the stream at twitch.tv/Jakazin. Thank you for watching and see you next time.